All right, Coach, take us back a little bit. Lots happened in the last few weeks. Streak comes to an end, but you reach a milestone in the process. And talk a little bit about that, if you would.
It's been, the winning streak got up to 30 games, which broke the original school record, or the school record set in 2007 of 29. And the streak is something we tried to really put behind us and not really think about or focus on. And we're not playing for that purpose to have a winning streak. We were pretty grounded, still playing game by game. In a game of baseball, softball, it offers you some of them snake bite games where it's just, it's not going to go your way. Circumstances in the game, weren't in our favor, and just one of the things that happened. We lost the game down at Connors 8-6 after having a 6-2 lead midway through the game. And just, I don't want to say we fell apart because by no means did we.
Right.
But circumstances just kind of fell apart around us.
Had the streak reached the point of becoming a distraction yet?
Not at all, because it's not something we discussed we didn't discuss at all.
Right.
We were pretty grounded about staying on task every day, about one game at a time. I think that's what this team does so well is for the youth that we have, they stay pretty grounded, pretty humble. They understand that confidence is one thing, arrogance is another, and sometimes arrogance can get in the way of progression. And we play with more confidence than anything else. On
the flip side of that, though, were you able to maybe take an exhale or a deep breath and let it out because of the streak coming to an end, and you don't have to worry about that pressure anymore?
I'm sure there's a little bit of that. I'm sure there is because the game offers you. The game will offer you some failures, even when you're playing hard, playing emotionally, playing with some passion. They'll still offer you some failures that you just can't prevent. You can go hit a lot of balls hard right at people. You can make quality pitches, and they just can give you one of them chunker hits and beat you that way. So yeah, I think it's probably so. I think as an entire group, it was kind of all right. Let's deep breath now. Let's go back to saying what we constantly talk about. Stay focused on one game at a time.
But even in a loss, I mean, your squad has been playing solid now for months, and you got to be pleased with that, and takes nothing away from your team.
No, the last 39 games were 37-2, and we've been really balanced offensively. We've been able to. It's not just one part of our order, a couple kids in the lineup. It's been constant balance throughout the lineup. It's created runs, and we've pitched and played really well defensively, especially down here the last 2-3 weeks. Defensively, we have been really, really solid.
Good. And looking ahead now, you got a couple of games coming up.
We do have a couple of good games coming up. We played the Seminole last night, beat them two games at their place, which is always a good win.
How's Seminole doing so far this season?
Well, Seminole right now they're number 3 in the conference. It's not been a typical Seminole year for them. They would tell you that, but it's what it is. When you got NEO Seminole, it's kind of the bedlam of junior college softball. It is.
Mm-hmm.
They're always very intense games. Two programs that have really found a way to always be in the mix in Region 2. And it's just a rivalry that was created a long time ago, and it's throw records out the door. When you get to that thing,
right.
It doesn't matter who's playing well, who's not playing well, who's got talent, who doesn't have talent. It's Seminole, and it's always going to be a war.
Your squad played well?
We did play well last night. Offensively, we produced a lot of runs, manufactured some runs, which is a little different. Producing runs is we just strung together hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved some runners in the short game, some hit and run stuff to try to create some separation in mid-game, late game. I thought we handled that really well.
Pitched well against Seminole?
Yeah, I don't think we pitched exceptional last night. I think we pitched solid. We did what we had to do on the mound last night. Our pitching has been better than that the last couple of weeks. I thought both kids didn't throw tight, not one bit. Just weren't as sharp as they have been recently. But fatigue sets in a little bit, and it's not so much physical fatigue. Sometimes it's mental fatigue that you're going to have them non-sharp days, and when you have them, it kind of gets you regrouped the next day of practice and go right back at them tomorrow.
Moving on from Seminole, what do you got coming up next?
Well, we got Seminole tomorrow night, and after we get done with that doubleheader, and they'll wrap up that conference series.
You got Seminole here?
Yeah, we got Seminole here tomorrow night, 4 and 6. And then we jump into a couple non-conference games coming up with Labette at their place on Saturday afternoon. We still have Crowder will come in here next week, play a doubleheader. And then we're really knocking down to the end of the season here, where we've got a really big game, 4-game series with Western, all 4 games out at their place. Right now we have a 3-game league in the conference over Western, and then we'll wrap up with Carlisle at our place to finish the regular season.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. Good luck to you.